Purchase season starts to hit its strides. Jenny Loy with Bay Area Connect. There's no doubt that the pandemic has caused disruptions to our economy and our lifestyle. However, there are signs that the impact may be somewhat temporary in nature. For evidence of this, one need look no further than the housing market. If anything is a good signal of the strengths of the economy, housing is probably a good candidate. The reason is that between construction and spending on supplies and services related to your house, housing's overall contribution to gross domestic product GDP averages 15 to 18%. GDP is the most widely accepted global metric of economic growth or lack thereof. What evidence do we have for this confidence in the housing sector and the fact that it could be the right time to purchase a home if you're ready? We will go into why we have confidence in the housing market at this point and why you should too. Purchase applications are up. We've gotten used to seeing nothing but bad headlines when it comes to the economy at this point. However, in the housing market, the reality on the ground is starting to show itself to be a bit different than the story being told on the news. Specifically, applications to purchase a home are running 9% higher than they were a year ago on a seasonally adjusted basis. That's particularly powerful because last year at this time, we were in a much better situation economically than we are at the moment. There's still an even stronger consumer demand for housing. It's likely that a couple of factors are driving this. One, to stimulate consumer borrowing and spending, the Federal Reserve has made several moves which have resulted in mortgage rates that are at or near historic lows. The second probable factor has to do with the fact that we've recently been spending so much time in our home. On one hand, some people might be feeling too crowded and want to get bigger home, taking advantage of a social distancing philosophy to get more personal space for their family. On the other, this experience may strike others at a time when they realize they don't need all of this other space. It could be time to downsize. People are returning to work. If you read the headlines, you could be forgiven for thinking that it's all bad news when it comes to employment right now. While there are a lot of people out of work, and we don't intend to minimize it, there are signs that we've started to turn a corner. While initial claims for unemployment insurance continue to register in the millions each week, there are a couple of things to keep in mind. First, many claims were delayed in processing due to the backlogs created by technology that wasn't designed to handle the level of layoffs generated by the initial economic impact of business shutdowns around the virus. However, the second and definite positive factor is that in the latest available data, the number of continuing claims nationwide has dropped, and that's true for the majority of states as well. This means that people are coming off unemployment either because they were able to return to their previous jobs or they found new work. The restoration of income should lead some who were previously looking at homes back into the market. Price of existing homes going up. There can be no doubt that COVID-19 situation has had an impact on sales of existing homes. The trend in increasing prices is represented of a couple of things. For starters, about 1.3% less inventory was on the market. Inventory did increase slightly up to 4.1 months at the current pace of sales compared to 3.4 months. However, if you're a buyer and find a house you like, you might as well put an offer in because options are still relatively scarce. The drop in inventory signals that, at least in the minds of many sellers, any downturn is very temporary and they believe they'll be able to get a higher price for their home in a month or two. New home sales are higher. Both new and existing home sales could go up quite a bit in the coming months. The recent week-to-week increases in the purchase applications certainly point in that direction. Builders aren't in the business of sitting on inventory. So now might be the time to jump on a home if you're looking in the new construction market. If you have any questions, please give me a call, 408-539 2363. I'm Jenny Loy with Bay Area Connect, and I'm here to provide you with a smarter approach to real estate. If you feel like we've missed something, please leave a comment below and we can discuss it in a future video. And if you find this video to be beneficial, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much, and we'll see you on the next video.